we're here. And you had questions whether we'd even make it here alive, didn't you?
God, let me tell you something, folks, before we get started. This maniac, Drew, and myself went up to Tulsa to get interviews with the Swag and Wanda Watson, which is coming up later in the show. This SOB drove. And, dude, I don't know why you're still alive. I don't know how you haven't died in, like 1981 in a horrible,
My wife and I watched that movie, 6 pounds, 7 pounds, which is Will Smith's new movie? 7 pounds?
8 pounds?
12 pounds.
No, it's 7 pounds. Anyway, and in it, the whole thing centered around a wreck that has to do with the guy texting.
Yeah, here's real quick before we, and then we'll get on with the show. Here's Tom driving. Hey, Drew. Hey, I got this great CD for you. Ah! We hit a tire.
Well, that was
Tom has one hand on the wheel. He's not even looking. He's yeah, and it's at night. Even better.
Dark
kids.
at night.
He didn't even have his headlights on.
And a part of a truck tire in the road, and he thinks it's weird for me to run over it.
Well, we hit it, and like that, and you're like this. You go, what was that? And Drew goes, a tire.
Well, what were we doing up there then?
Jeez.
What were we doing in Tulsa?
Next time I'm bringing an empty gallon of milk, so in case I lose control of my bowels or something there, because you scared the piss out of me.
All right. Well, my wife always tells me that. I think she's making it up. Let's tell them what we were doing up there.
Barely living on the. No, we got an interview with the girl that I'm currently dating, Wanda Watson.
We went to Rocket Jet Henry's reunion.
Yeah.
Our benefit.
At VFW Post 577.
577.
And I've only been there once, and I knew that, but you've been there many times. Really cool place. They got a bar upstairs and some pool tables and stuff, and all these military flags hanging down.
I never went upstairs.
I did. And everybody called me sir. Those military guys are real respect. They called me sir.
I did.
I'm like,
there were actually military guys
Colonel.
Upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they were all up there playing
They were up there
pool
being their VFW people.
They were playing cards. There were some people playing Texas Hold'em.
I didn't know that.
It was really kind of cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And then we bopped on down to
Fly Trap.
Fly Trap, and Tom forgot the name of the band.
That was very silly.
I don't know if we're going to keep that footage in or not, but
that was Jimmy, the Swag was playing, and I liked the Fly Trap. That was a lot of fun.
Really cool place, folks.
You did a good interview in the dressing room, didn't you, with him?
Yeah, it was kind of smoky, but we there's a fog machine back there, man.
I've been being part of that. Anyway, that was the weekend. That's what we did this weekend. Let's tell them what we want to tell about Tahlequah. You two want to talk about. I know you were just telling me about it. You forgot.
Oh. There's this really great band I've been talking to you about for weeks. It's called
The Swag. That's my show.
He forgot. Anyway, The Art of Living.
Art of Living. Tahlequah, The Art of Living.
We're talking about Wakarusa, all these other festivals, and they're great. But now we got one of our own.
Yes.
This is our baby. You were in on the ground floor.
Yeah, actually, the Cherokee Nation's the Tourist Association, Cherokee Nation Tourism, something like that. And
the name of the band is?
The Current, we're kind of partnered up to do the Tahlequah, The Art of Living. It's going to be a fun thing. Tell them about it.
They're going to block off streets. Chalk Beer's going to be doing a little booth there.
Well, there's going to be a unusual thing there.
And then
wine tasting, which we all know about wine tasting, but we're going to add a special twist of homemade, home-brewed, local breweries in Tahlequah. I mean, not Tahlequah, in Oklahoma. Chalk Beer and Marshall Brewery. And we've actually had some phone calls from breweries over in Oklahoma City that want to come, but we thought we'd hold them off and just keep it simple this year to just the ones on the eastern side of the state and our side of the state.
I disagree.
Well, we got to have somewhere to go in the future, and it could get really out of hand. There's 4 or 5 microbreweries over in Oklahoma City altogether now.
Hey, I'm all about chaos.
The chaos theory.
Tell them the lineup of the bands.
The lineup of bands are Turnpike Troubadours are going to open up the show. Before that, a little girl named Carter Sampson's going to play. Sweetheart of a
You've talked about her before.
Turnpike Troubadours, then John Fulbright, then Little Joe, winner of the IBC Award.
I believe he's going to be the interview for that episode.
Yeah, he'll probably be interviewed.
After party at the Alibi with Little Joe.
After party at the Alibi.
Good job for you, man. You hooked a
And you can tell them what you're going to do in a second on the balcony.
Yeah, okay.
And then it's going to be the Red Dirt Rangers featuring Randy Crouch. He's going to shred on the guitar, and the Red Dirt Rangers are going to sing their tremendous. I've become such an appreciation for their harmonies.
They really are clean, tight sounding.
I think they sound as good as Poco and any of that stuff. Then anyway, and then we're going to have wrapped up at the end of the night for everybody that want to stick around late is going to be the Red Eye Gravy.
And Josh Robertson from Red Eye Gravy is currently the guest host on Now You're Cooking. He cooks up some...
Red Eye Gravy?
Does
he cook some Red Eye Gravy?
He cooks Red Eye Gravy with Oklahoma cheese grits and ham steak. And I ate some of it afterwards. And dang.
He's going to have Red Eye Gravy. Josh is going to make some Red Eye Gravy.
He did. He made it. It was great.
But what are you going to do? Where are you going to do your show from?
We're going to do, we are going to do the show. Our first entire on-location episode on the balcony of the Alibi overlooking Norris Park.
And if you look up there, it looks like somebody ought to go up there and put some black curly cues and some red flowers and make it look like something from New Orleans. It's a good look.
It does have a French Quarter kind of look.
It has. It's just little. Yeah. The little part of the French Quarter in Tahlequah. It's a neat place. I mean, I can't wait. And it's big up there, too. That's no small area.
Real quick, okay, what are the dates?
The dates are, I believe it...
What's the name of the band?
13th of, it's Saturday the 13th of June.
Okay, so about 2 months.
Yeah, about 2 months.
2 months, and folks, we're gonna pound this into your head.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Because you don't have to go. All you got to do is just go downtown.
Well, we got people calling us all the time. I don't know how they're hearing about it yet, because unless they're logging on to INTV and watching this show on the internet, we've got people calling us from Billy Joe Wingate. Billy Joe Wingate. Do you know who Billy Joe Wingate is?
Winghead.
Winghead? No, it's not Winghead.
It's Billy Joe Winghead.
All right, Billy Joe.
I saw them open up for the Reverend Horton Heat.
Oh yeah,
95 at the Canes.
All right, Billy Joe Winghead. He's got his own beef jerky that he sells. He wants to bring his beef jerky. He's got his own beef jerky. Billy Joe beef jerky. He sells a little pack, and it's got a picture of him on the front, kind of the weird-looking guy. And so he wants to bring his beef jerky and sell it. I'm serious. He sells beef jerky. You used to be able to buy it at Roxy's.
Well, we'll have him on the show. This is going to be a big episode for us, and coming up in a couple of 10 seconds. All right, don't go anywhere, kids. We're going to be right back.
Bye bye.
What's the name of the band?
Billy Joe
What's the name of the band?
Billy Joe Winghead.